Hello fellow mech warriors, welcome back to BattleTech. My name is Garethos and this is New Vibes Only. We are playing through our career mode. We're going to continue with Sentry and his ragtag bunch of misfits roaming the galaxy, fighting people in their huge mechs. We're going to do our next mission now and try and get as much money as we can out of this area before we move on. So if you remember last time we had a choice of a couple of contracts, and I'd like to pay the one that, or take the one that pays the most. These two are the two best ones. We've got to destroy the base or capture the base. So we've already done work for the Taurian Concordat, so let's just keep going. Let's negotiate and see. We'll try and get in these earlier missions as much money as possible. We'll find better mechs later to take on. So let's see. So we can have up to 430,000. And see, we're fighting against the Federated Suns. So everything we do for the Taurian Concordat is going to lower our opinion with the Federated Suns. I do usually like to play for the Federated Suns. I don't know. This time, not going to happen. Right, so we have to capture a base. And that means it's going to be turrets. Let's go in. We've got our guys set up from last time. We don't need to change anything. Except we can change one of our pilots out to give him some more experience. Or we can wait until they level up. And then do it. So what we can actually do, just go back and have a look at our barracks. Add our mech warriors. And look at our levels. This guy Spider.
Commander?
Or this girl Spider.
Yes, Commander.
I think it was this one.
Waiting for orders.
It's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Awaiting
3,
orders.
6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Receiving you. I'm here.
Alright. Let's go check. It's Pioneer that's getting left behind. It's got 3, 3, 2, 3. So some of these have much more. 3, 4, 4, 3. Everyone's leveled up a bit except this guy. So we could swap him in for like the commando. Give him a chance to level up a bit. We don't want everyone. We don't have XP that they're getting, like passive XP at the moment. So let's rather just try and level them up. And we'll head into the planet and see what we can find. Alright, let's begin our mission. We're heading down to take control of the space. A swift, profitable strike at a key shipping hub. So let's get in there, destroy and get out.
Initiated.
Alright, so
I doubt we'll find much in the way of entertainment here.
scouting. Let's see what we can find. Right, so we can just move down the road, keeping an eye on things as we go.
I'm there.
Sprinting, we're keeping our faster units in front.
Consider it done.
We kind of come up on this ridge here. We can have an eye and see what's going on. There's a road. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll run along this way.
Yes, Commander.
Scouts first. There's in the trees, but that's the wrong way. Let's go in the trees there.
Waiting for orders.
Pioneer's gonna have a look. If you can see here, terrain, we've got the marsh. So units within marsh get 50% stability damage reduction from all attacks. So that's pretty good.
Be there in a jiff.
Unfortunately, our bigger mechs are much slower. We want to try and keep everybody together. There we go, enemy contact.
Earn our money.
I think what we'll do is we'll stay here, see what we can find. So we are in combat. We're gonna wait and see what happens. Always reserve if you can.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Yeah. So it's a turret, I think.
Receiving you.
So let's run in. We can still have a shot. Here we'll have more evasion, but we won't have any cover. Here we have 3 and cover. Our weapons are kind of in range. Let's go have a look. Yes. Turrets. Always turrets in the base. So we can see we've got a light shredder turret. It has short range missiles and flamers. We're going to try and knock it down a bit. 2 hits on target, very nice. There's long range missiles.
Minimal damage on that hit.
We want to try and take this turret out before it can fire. Let's try here, facing forwards, and we will, there we go, 2 really good attacks.
Engaging
Boom.
target.
Didn't even need the long range missiles. The AC autocannon did a good job.
Destroyed.
Now we've exited combat because there's no units
Standing by.
that are near us, so we are going to move in like this.
Coordinates received.
I want to keep these guys in here if I can. Spider's taken some damage,
Yes, Commander.
so we're going to send Pioneer rather forward.
As you wish.
And Spider is going to go around the back, again facing forward towards the enemy so that they don't, you know, most armor's on the front. We're in combat. Let's wait and see what happens.
Standing by.
Enemy's got a turn. They've skipped. It's our turn. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, we don't have any jump jets, so we can just sprint. Get ourselves closer to the action.
Full throttle.
Commander.
9 is also going to sprint. They were jump jets, but sprinting takes us almost as far. Just gives a little bit less evasion.
Gotcha.
There's some more turrets that side, and we'll come this way and take out the
You have
turrets
orders?
as much as we can.
Sprinting.
And
Ready
Force,
for orders.
I think, is just going to do a brace.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Right, see. Some more reinforcements coming in. I'm gonna wait and see what they do. They're using their turn to move forward. So we've got, like, it looks like 3 mechs. Right, let's see what we can do.
Standing by.
What's the plan?
Pioneer's gonna come this way. Sprints. They can't see us here underneath this. We'll just get our sprinting up, get our evasion going. They'll have to move forward again.
Commander.
This guy we're gonna save for a little drop
Acknowledged.
at some point,
Commander.
and we will sprint this guy around. This way.
I copy.
Flank from the side. They're gonna move up. We're gonna let them come. There we go, we see a locust. They're gonna be small units most of the time. Right, now we're gonna go.
Awaiting orders.
Our commando can move here and have an attack. We can hit him with everything.
Have no doubt, it will be done.
Almost dead. We're gonna move here. We've got split attack, so let's split attack. One there. It's only our long-range missiles that can hit, it seems. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to attack. Long-range missiles, fire.
Engaging target.
Destroyed the turret using one weapon. That's really good.
Target destroyed.
Waiting for orders.
This guy's jump jets. I feel like he could do a nice little surprising attack. He can't get close enough to do anything, so what I'm going to do with him is sprint him around this side,
Copy that, Commander.
jump over, attack from behind,
Orders.
force. They don't have a lot of evasion. I can move here. What have we got there? A locust. I think the javelin. Let's see what they've got. The javelin. If you right click on him, he's got 2 short range missiles, that's all. He's got a PPC. PPCs are really badass.
Standing by.
I really want to try flank with this guy. We can jump on top of the building. And we can shoot this guy. 2 hits on the left side. That's really
I
good.
think I hit something good.
So now they've got different angles attacking. The PPC missed, that's great. PPCs are really strong, they do like 50 damage.
How might I help?
Our fast units again get to move. I think we want to take this guy out. So what we're going to do is we're going to fire from the left.
Confirmed.
We're going to unload everything into him. We do have 60 and 65%, so we got so much morale. Let's use a precision strike. And we'll go for his leg. And we'll hit everything.
Unloading a full salvo.
Nice. Firing at my Centurion. That's really good.
Waiting for orders.
Force gets to fire again. We'll fire the 2 lasers again. Drops our heat because we're not doing any jump jets this time.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Beautiful. Destroyed part of him. Left arm.
That hit
Left
something good.
torso. Now he gets to run away a bit. Fire some of his rockets. There, didn't do much.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Light damage. Alright, now our big boys get to move. So this guy's only got 1 short range missile left. He's almost dead. Sentry gets to move. I'm gonna move this way. And we're gonna fire. Let's see our weapons here. It's pretty much the same kind of thing. So we're gonna fire at him. We'll take off the medium lasers. We'll use precision strike. And I mean, if we're using precision strike, we can use everything. And we'll just fire at the center torso. His left side is kind of exposed, so he should be fine. Let's go.
All weapons
Boom.
committed.
60, 60. Boom, boom. Really good.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Very nice. So we hit his whole right arm, killed the PPC. That's perfect. And his center torso has got 38 left.
Commander.
And now, supplies! Oh, there's a turret back there, so we don't want to be in line with the turret. What we're going to do is we're going to jump here and we're going
Engaging jump jets.
to see we defended from the turret from the buildings. And we have lots of good attacks here. 65, this is the best one. Not with the AC-10. That's the best with the AC-10. See he's got short range 6 missiles, he's got 4. We're going to go for this guy. We're not going to fire the AC-10. And fire.
Good angle. Fire.
Beautiful angle. Well, they can take quite a beating. Mechs, you'll find these guys have very low armor and stuff, and they're still surviving a long time.
Reporting.
Pioneer
Good to
Force,
go.
I think, wants to kill this guy. We have to jump jet off. So that's not the best.
What's the
I
plan?
think this guy is going to come around. There's a turret that can see us. We'll go this way and we'll fire on this guy. We don't need all of these things firing. I think we'll take off one of our missiles. We'll just fire with the laser.
Yes, Commander.
We missed with the laser, which is not good, but we did destroy his leg.
Reporting.
So
Critical
he's going
hit.
to fall down. He's got the short range stuff on us, but that means he's getting in range of our other guy.
My armor is peeling away.
So Force
Standing
gets
by.
to do a direct attack on him, and look at the damage, 35. So that's not good. We'll just fire on this guy. Center torso,
Affirmative.
dead. Cockpit destroyed. That pilot's gone.
Mech destroyed.
Important, these little guys can move quite fast now. This guy's kind of in danger.
Standing by.
And we can't really hit this guy except with a small laser. So I think what we want to do is we want to go here,
Rolling.
and we want to hit this guy with a large laser, a small laser. Oh, we can go 80-10.
Acknowledge.
Lots of damage. Look how much damage he's taken.
Reporting critical hit.
He literally has no weapons left. He can stomp on me though. Sentry's going to go here and he's going to fire multiple things. I can multi-target this guy with both of those weapons, and I can target this guy with those weapons. Let's go.
Engaging multiple targets.
Missed that unfortunately, but I did hit the other things. Double lasers. Pew. He's dead. Very, very
Enemy
nice.
mech destroyed.
Alright, now this little dude,
Ready for orders.
we are going to smack him in the face because he's got evasion, so he takes
Have
less
no doubt
damage
it will
from
be done.
shooting, but melee bypasses evasion.
Scored a critical hit.
And Force
Receiving you.
has 75% chance to hit, but if we look here, okay, because we're height, we got a height advantage. We're firing over our own guy, so that's fine.
Target acquired.
What am I shooting? Hey? What happened there? That was weird.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Dead. And now we just need to destroy all the defenses.
Mech destroyed.
That's very interesting. Okay. So now the other thing, I fired my AC-10. So now AC-10's autocannons, they suffer from a stability issue unless you move. So if you're standing still, they get less stable the more you fire them. So he's got 54. If we hit him with long-range missiles and like these two lasers do 25 damage each, it's fine, we'll fire everything. Boom. That one AC-10, if it hits, does so much damage.
Target destroyed.
Turrets are down. Everything's done.
Mission
win.
successful.
And that's how you capture the base. That one was pretty easy. We had 3 little mechs to fight against, as well as 3 turrets. 3 turrets, I think it was. And we got ourselves, again, 500,000 in payments, as well as we are going to get all this XP, no injuries, and we get salvage of a javelin piece, which is great. It's a part of a mech, and 2 jump jets for a small mech. So we could have got any of this stuff, but because we took the cash, we don't get to choose it. Right. So now we have 1 million more than we started with, and we've upgraded our ship a little bit. We've got plenty of money. I think we should try and make as much money as we can. Let's just go to the barracks and have a look and see, did anyone level up?
Yes, Commander.
Yes, we got some XP here. So what do we want? Shooting is always good. You can do it, or you can just save up your money or your XP for the next level.
Mech
So we're
warrior
gonna give this
training
guy.
I'm here.
We definitely need guts and piloting. That's only going to give us, that gives us nothing. This gives us more melee hit chance. We get to do both of these. That's
Training
fine.
complete.
What's the plan?
Pioneer is can only do this guts, or can get totally more chance to hit with base weapons, which is what we're
Training
going to take.
confirmed, Commander.
Sentry, I do want some more piloting. I do want that. That is really
Mech
useful.
warrior training
We get to
complete.
do at least level 4 in those 3.
Standing
And
by.
Spider has nothing. Spider needs another fight. So we can't do anything with Spider. Okay, cool. So let's go to our contracts. Right, and now we can do this one for the opposite side. And we have to destroy a base again. So let's choose this. Get ourselves money. See, this is now going to give us 3 with them and -2 with the Concordat. So in the end, we'll be up on the Concordat's reputation and not so far down with Federated Sun. So let's do it. We're going to leave our mechs the same. We're going to leave everything the same. This guy's going to have a rest. This guy needs to get leveled up to match them. Let's go. So now destroying a base is a little different from capturing the base. We want to destroy the buildings in the base with this one. So the Toy Concordat have taken their base, which is what we did for them. And now they're interrogating them, so we're going to go and shoot down the buildings, particularly the storage and communication facilities. No living witnesses, and a bonus for wiping out the opposition. So they are cutthroat in this game.
Command interface initiated.
Right, so let's go get the base and destroy it. Right, as you can see,
Here we
because
go.
he hasn't leveled up his guts enough, he's only got 3 injuries, they have 4. Nope. Let's have a look. Now we've got jungle here. We can put our big guys up here on the hill to shoot down,
You have orders?
and our little guys can go
Yes,
around.
Commander.
There's enemy contacts.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
We'll get here. Ooh, we don't want to get there. We'll go here. No. There. And here we have some rough terrain. We don't want to use rough terrain. We're going to go this way. How about 2 big guys up on the hill shooting down? We'll encourage them to come to us.
Waiting for the shot.
There's some more. So we're facing quite a few units at once.
How might I help?
We want to... We want to see what's going on. We're going to do this sprint up here.
As you wish.
So we can see there is a javelin. But now because we've also scouted them out, I can use my indirect fire, like long-range missiles. I'm going to use it on this laser turret because it's got no evasion. So we will fire long-range missiles at it.
Target.
Nice. That's a whole lot of damage done.
Commander.
Now
Standing
9
by.
doesn't have any of that. So
Waiting for orders.
we're going to wait until we have to move. They're not coming in closer, that's it. So
Yes, Commander.
force. We don't want to get in line to get shot at by 3-4 different people. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to just move up here and
On
we're
my
going to
way.
brace. And 9
Commander.
is going to move up here
I'm
and
there.
also brace. And we'll see, they're going to come at us. Ooh, that was a lot of long range, large lasers. Laser turret, medium lasers. Let's see what we
Reporting.
can do. He's got quite a bit of evasion. If we can go over here and we can take this turret out, it's not going to get us next time. We have a pretty good chance to hit this guy too. So I think we're going to do that. We'll just go for his leg.
I have a good feeling about this.
Really good. Structure's exposed. Missed that. That was an AC cannon. Or auto cannon, should I say.
Standing by.
Force is not going to fire now. We'll wait. Let them move up first. They're shooting at my guy in cover. That's okay. That looked like a medium laser. Sentry's going to do his thing. Oh, I wish I could be in cover and shoot. I really want to attack everybody, so let's move him up. We've got multiple shots. We can hit him. We can hit him. Clicking it, it'll show you B. So B is the only one that's got that. Doesn't have line of sight. This guy has only a very little amount of health left. If we can hit him with the long range missiles, then he'll be dead. But we can't hit him with anything else, so we can try the AC-10 to kill him. Oh, actually both medium lasers can kill him. What else can we do? Those are all indirect fire. So, let's leave the AC-10 off. Let's fire 2 medium lasers at him and long-range missiles. Let's try this again. Right, so him, he's going to get the long-range missiles because he's got no defense. And him, he's going to have the 2 medium lasers. Let's try that.
Engaging multiple targets.
There we go, hit him with some things. Pew pew. Destroyed it. Good. That's exactly what we wanted.
Target destroyed.
He's moving up. Gonna shoot us a bit. Missed a bit. Not too bad. We've got lots of armor on the front of the Centurion.
Orders.
I think we want to see what they do.
Holding for tactical advantage. Waiting for my
Gotta
opening.
move up, I think. They did a sensor lock. Okay, so that's all we can do.
Receiving you.
Where can this
Waiting
guy
for
move
order.
to? He can't shoot this guy. We're gonna kind of be a bit impaired here if we move up here. Like, we're gonna have range on everybody. I suppose we can do that. That's AC-10s. That's a pretty good shot. There's a turret. Turret has medium lasers. That's not the end of the world. This guy's got a PPC. We're gonna hit this guy. Nice. Destroyed his PPC.
Scored a critical
That
hit.
was an excellent hit. A hit! A very palpable hit. There's a lot of lasers.
Ready for orders.
Force is going to come around. We're going to come around here and we are going to, I think, hit the turret.
Position confirmed.
Oh, 2 life left. So stupid. Now that's not cool. That is not cool. What the hell?
That wasn't good!
That wasn't good at all. We have to get out of the way of that. That just took a
Awaiting
whole
orders.
lot of stuff at us. Alright. I want to be out of the way so that thing can't hit me anymore. So now we've been hit on the right side. We need to position ourselves kind of facing left. Can't do it here in the trees. So you can see your line, like your line of sight and stuff. I think we need to do this. We need to get this guy off the hill so that thing doesn't shoot him again. Unfortunately, this guy's in the trees, but we'll try and hit him with stuff.
Salvo.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That's fine.
Light damage, Commander.
So this guy's moved.
Good to go.
Force is going to do his thing. He's going to come up here and kill this turret, I think. And get behind these guys. I want to kill this turret. Fire both
Targeting for
lasers.
an alpha strike.
Destroy it.
That
This
turret
turret
is
is a big problem.
They're getting an angle on me.
So he jump jetted behind me.
Internal structure damage.
This thing, sniper turret, AC2, that is 20 damage and machine guns. It's really bad. But it only has a small amount of health, so I think if we can take it out... Yeah, I think if I can take it out, that would be great. I'm going to precision strike it to make sure I get it.
Engaging target.
Gone. Nice. Okay, good. That turret is BS.
Target destroyed.
You want to get rid of those turrets, and then 9
I'm here.
can destroy this guy with a kick in the pants.
Move order received.
65 damage, and jump jet destroyed, and a laser. Good. He lost evasive, so forces all the way over there. Pioneer can come over here and do some heavy damage to this guy, maybe kill him.
As you wish.
Very nice. Right arm, right leg.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Still has all these guns though, which is a bit of a problem. He missed his attack. Very nice. Force needs to get out of there.
Receiving you.
So this guy is in the spore fields, so they have a +4 difficulty to hit. This guy has no such problems. There is still a turret back there. If I want to hit him from behind, his right side is damaged, so going here and shooting him would be good. I still have lots of space, but I think I'm going to go down there and shoot him.
Firing a full salvo.
There we go. Hitting his right hand side. I hit his leg. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Medium laser and 2 missiles.
Yes, Commander.
We really want to kill this guy. If I'm here, I'll be able to hit him with everything. So let's go down.
Location confirmed.
Cold shot in the middle of the body with everything.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
I missed with something apparently.
Scored critical hit.
Oh, he's so close. If you destroy both legs, he'll also be dead. So now, unfortunately, we didn't kill him, so he gets to stand up. Make one more attack. And he has all his lasers somehow, because they must be in his torso or something, or on an arm. It's just a little bit unlucky. Sentry, we're going to go here. We're going to do a multi-shot. This guy can get both the medium lasers, and this guy can get the long-range missiles. And this guy, can he get something? No, A is the only thing can hit there, so let's just fire those. There we go. Dead. About 2 million lasers, and our rockets are firing that we can't see. They're going over there. Right.
Reporting.
Ready for orders.
Force gets to have another attack. We'll move Force this way again and fire both the medium lasers again.
I copy.
At the right side, which is exposed. There now, his right side's broken. And his body is exposed. That's no problem. A couple of missiles. All good.
Yes,
Pioneer
Commander.
gets to go. He's going to smack this guy. This guy has... everything's still pretty fine. He's only got about 60. So we'll just move up and we'll stay in the trees and we'll fire... let's do a precision strike at his leg. Okay, we hit his arm. If you destroy both legs, they'll also be incapacitated. If you destroy the back middle, they'll be destroyed. Destroying both legs actually gives you the best chance to recover them.
Order acknowledged.
We're going to fire at this guy. We won't fire the AC-10, we'll just fire the laser. Very nice. His body has 2 left.
Reporting critical hit.
And if Sentry can pull it off. Unfortunately, I can't get to a nice line of sight. But I can fire rockets, so we're going to fire rockets at this guy. And got him. Rocket destroyed. Very good. My sharpshooter is paying dividends.
Orders.
Okay, we're looking good. I think we're just going to smack this guy in the face. Only 30 attack. He's running back through the spore field. Attack. Sentry or Enforcer here.
I'm under
Enforcer's
heavy
got
fire.
lots of damage from the back.
Reporting.
Pioneer, let's look at him. He's almost dead in a lot of places. I think we need to fire guns. If we fire guns at him, we can't hit him so well because of the spore field. So we're going to run up and hit him again.
Engaging.
Missed. Oh, that's really irritating.
Damn it.
Sentry needs to get into a position where he can attack. Actually going to sprint Sentry. He's just too slow and he doesn't have jump jets. So I'd rather reposition him.
I'm here.
9 does have jump jets. 9, we need to keep his rear away from things.
Lifting off.
So we are going to use everything. We're going to precision strike, center torso.
Scratch another target.
We destroyed that cockpit in 1 shot. Perfect.
Mech destroyed.
Alright, now all we have to do is kill the turret
Commander.
that's hiding over there. And what we're going to do is we're going to sprint through here. We're going to sprint this way.
Got it.
Try and get around the turret. It is a short-range missile turret, so better from far away.
Yes, Commander.
Pioneer's got a lot of damage. No, he's right. We're also going to sprint. He's got left side damage, so if we keep the right side facing towards the enemy,
Throttle down, moving out.
and positioning is very important with these kind of
Reading you.
things. So this guy really also needs to keep his left side
Move order.
facing the enemy. Now we need to destroy the base, so we need to kill 3 of these buildings. So we'll just fire at this one.
Target.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
Sentry's going to finish it off. Unfortunately, he jumped down this way. We'll just fire at the same building.
Engaging target.
Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
There we go. 1 building destroyed. We need to destroy 3.
Target building destroyed.
Little turret doesn't have any range.
Yes, Commander.
We're going to go this
On my
way, and we're
way.
going to fire at the turrets with everything.
Locking in all weapon systems.
And then we'll get Pioneer to
Awaiting
try
orders.
and do the last bit.
Certainly.
Kill the turret.
Unleashing hell.
Oh, turret's down. So it's really important to
turret is
check what the
gone.
turret's weapons are, and you can just right click on anything to show what it is, even your own units.
Yes, Commander.
9 is going to stand here and fire
Order
at this one.
acknowledged. Firing.
Him and Sentry are going to destroy the buildings together.
Engaging target.
Oh, 12.
Reporting.
Attack this building. We just need to do 8 damage, so we'll take the missiles off. Just fire the medium
Firing.
laser. And then maybe we'll destroy the tower.
Brought down, Commander.
Standing by. Moving to position.
Fire at this turret.
Locking on. I'm here. Copy that.
And I think Sentry should be able to struck it down.
Engaging
Boom.
target.
Leopard inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Target building destroyed.
And that's it. There we go. And because we've killed everyone on the battlefield, we just get picked up straight away.
Mission successful.
Don't have to go to the landing zone. And there we go. We've, I think, pretty much done a good job of destroying everything in this area that we can do. We get a lot of increased payments for destroying all the forces, all the turrets. Total of 567,000 seaballs. If only it was this easy to make money in real life, hey guys? We've got some damage, so this needs to be repaired, this needs to be repaired. And then I think it's time for us to run away. Medium laser, short range missile, and ammo. We unfortunately didn't get any mech parts out of that one. So now we have to do some repairs, and what you can look at in the contracts is one that offers travel. It's like this one offers a travel bonus, but it's a 3 skull mission, and we are not there yet. We do have a mech, so we could technically do these little ones. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the mech bay. We're gonna repair our units that were just damaged. Tells you the cost, 1 day repair. Repair the commando, only 1 day repair. So we can actually stay here and do more missions. If we go to the command center and have a look. Missions, we only have a pirate mission. I don't want to work with the pirates, and these are pretty low paying. They're going to give us salvage. So what we can do is actually go and have a look first at the store to see what weapons and things are available here. We've got some mechs. So you can see the Annihilator is a 100-ton assault mech, Juggernaut roll, and basically we can only buy 1 part for 1.2 million. We need 3 parts, so that means this is 3.6 million to buy this. You can see how 2.5 million is not a lot of money. It doesn't go far when it comes to mechs. We look at the smaller ones. Blackjack, this is a very well-known mech, very useful. This one's a large laser version with lots of heat sinks and jump jets. It's like a sniper. We have some commandos. This is the smaller ones that we use. The medium, like the small mech that is like a close range assault mech. We're trying to look at medium mechs now. Enforcer, autocannon, left, and a massive laser with jump jets. So AC-10, large laser, small laser. I think we have one of these already. The Jaeger mech is 65 tons, and this is AC-2s, 2 AC-2s, 2 medium lasers, and an AC-5. So that's a lot of autocannons. Doesn't have to worry about heat too much. So this is a long-range support. And so basically, if you feel like you like a certain mech, you buy one of the parts whenever you see them, and then eventually you'll have one of them. So this exchanges the autocannon for energy loadout. Has lots of heat sinks, no ammunition explosions because no ammunition. So we've got the PPCs, a large laser, and 2 medium lasers. So very, very heat intensive, but look at all those heat sinks. And also has a Lance command pod. So that gives you extra cold shot to minus 10% damage to the Lance. There's a specialized Lance command module, allows it to better coordinate with action of a unit of mechs, provides better defense against incoming attacks for all Lance mates, and improves the reliability of cold shots. So that's pretty cool. So if we wanted to look for getting this one, we could buy this piece for 979,000, and then try and find some more. And that's not a bad one, actually. I like that Lance command pod. We also have the great Shadowhawk. This is a long-range missile, short-range missile, AC-5, medium laser. It's kind of a long-range and short-range. It's got everything. Sacrifices armor to mount more firepower. Has better alpha strikes. So, an alpha strike, remember, is if you just fire all your weapons at once. I don't like any of those. I like the Marauder. The Marauder looks really, really good. 2 PPCs. Not good in desert conditions, obviously, because too hot. The Enforcer is pretty good. AC-10, large laser. Those are quite strong. And you should see what you want. So we're going to see how we go. We're not going to buy any of these now. We'll work our way up to them. And you can also obviously buy ammo, weapons, any equipment you want. There's a thermal exchanger, comm system. All these are better for later on. We've got mortar. Wow, that's a new one. Single-use artillery piece can be mounted on the side of the torso of any mech, function like a massive grenade. Wow, that's new. I haven't seen this one yet. 3.3 million just for one gun, for one shot. Whew. Alright, so we're not going to do that. So let's go to navigation. And on the star map, we can choose to go somewhere else. So you can look at the challenge. That's a level 4 challenge. We don't want to go there. See, this one is only a level half challenge. We want more 1 or half challenges. So there we go. And later on, you'll want to go to worlds that have certain types of attributes. So you can buy certain types of things. These are all very, let's just see the ones here. So these are getting a little bit slowly more daunting. So let's go here to Brockway, and we can get some, there's Battlefield. So there's lots of wreckage technology, electronics. This is a good brand. So let's go there. Takes us 30,000 sea balls in 11 days to go. That'll mean we'll be repaired by the time we get there. Click on travel and let's go.
Command.
So as we're going, there's some new mechs and weapons follow for cargo ship available. So give the word and a free crate of random ingredients will magically appear in our cargo hold. Or we could get them in stores. So this is the heavy metal. We're going to take it and see what's in there. So we got a Vulcan mech. We got a UAC Imperator. So this is the autocannon. Ultra AC-2s deal twice damage of extreme range, a massive upgrade of a standard model like all Ultra and autocannon weaponry. They suffer substantial recoil effects from firing and consume 2 ammo per attack. Plus we've got the Coil Heracleon, which is a contained overflow inertia linkage coil system. Beam weaponry translates power of motion into kinetic battery for rapid release. So it means the further you use in a turn, the more damage you attack, and the more heat it generates. Very cool. They will explode if attacked. And some ace jammer. That's pretty cool. So we've got ourselves Vulcan. Longest range weapons, autocannon 2s. But we'll have normally more armor and better weaponry. It's a close quarters mech. So we can go straight to our mech bay. And we can have a look at our Enforcer. No, Vulcan, sorry. So Vulcan's 40 tons. It's still a medium mech. And we've got the CQC suite, close quarters combat suite, provides him with a range bonus to support weaponry for increased engagement distance. So I think that's, we're going to definitely have, it's got flamers at the moment. I don't really like flamers, I prefer machine guns. AC2s, so we can refit this. Let's just strip equipment, strip armor. Right, so they want generally this to be a close assault mech. So let's see what we got. Jump jets are really good. We do want our jump jets. Right, we're going to go melee attack. So we don't really want the long range missiles. We got like here we go, ballistic hardpoint, laser hardpoint, and 4 support weapon hardpoints. So we could put in like a lot of miniguns actually. The center torso is the place that's protected the most and has generally the most armor. Oh, there's 3 jump jets each side. Okay, good. We're machine guns. We could put machine guns. We don't want the flamer. Oh, unfortunately we can't. So let's go back. We're not going to do that now because we actually don't have the things. We can't buy. The store's not available because we've left already. Oh no, I lie. Woo! It is here. Okay, good. Let's go. Weapons. We can buy small lasers. I really want more machine guns. We can get an AC-20. So this one is the hottest hitting autocannon, but they are close range and have very limited ammunition. Right, that's the biggest one. What is our range on it? There we go. Range is optimal 180 meters. AC5s are 360 meters, so it's much bigger difference, and these are minimum of 90 meters. This one a minimum of 0, so this autocannon would be good. It has 14 tons, 4 slots, so that's a very big guy, and it costs us 198,000. Do we have AC-20 ammo? We do have AC-20 ammo. Okay, so... Oh no, see, we're in transit, we can't buy anything. Yeah, that's what I would do. So we can't do anything like that. Let's go. We'll have to keep him as he is at the moment. Yeah. Alright. So just main screen, and you can see things will count down here as you go. So our work in progress will be done. And it'll pause whenever something happens. So we're just going to keep going to the next place. There's a couple of cutscenes. You've got to link up with the transport ship that does the jump for you. So you stay here until it jumps, and then it'll jump and it'll be at the next planet. Or next solar system, should I say. And then we break off and we fly away. And we'll get there in...
That work order's complete, boss.
Upgrade it
Top-notch
done.
work, if I may say so.
So now we've got our first level of power. So now we can do some other things. We can add mech bays. We don't need that right now, but having these kind of things, repair and refit, we definitely want these.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
We want our mechs to be repaired as quickly as possible, and we do want the training module. Right, so go back to the Argo and travel to Brockway. We are now at Brockway, falling through space.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Okay, let's check the store. So look here, we've got an assassin. We've got the Banshee. These are the full mechs. You can buy the full mech for this price. This is the partial part. The Blackjack. See if we bought that Blackjack. And remember, there's different types of Blackjack. This is a BJ1DB. So there might be a different type of Blackjack. So you got to be careful. The Jaeger mech. So that's what I'm saying. You buy the ones you like, and then you'll come across more of them. Marauder. There's another one. See, that's a part, that's the whole machine. The Rifleman, these are pretty good, I like Rifleman. Another Shadowhawk. There's a Zeus partial part, Zeus are pretty good. Long range missiles, AC-5s, yeah, so you can basically just choose whichever one you feel like playing, different styles of playing, different ways of attacking. You decide your strategy. And, do you want to be more far away, indirect fire? Do you want to have close-up and personal battles? You decide. Alright, let's go look at our contracts here. Yeah, there we go. A whole lot of missions. So let's go through them slowly, and then we'll decide for next video what we're going to do. So here we have in the desert ambushing a convoy for the Federated Suns. We have a letter of marque to destroy some brigands. Hold the line is our hardest one, defending the base. This is paying us a lot of money. Almost $1 million. Humanitarians, we're going to help the doctors by escorting them. The B team, we have to, this is a mission you get a lot of the time. You have to train the defense force. You send one of your pilots, generally your best one, to go and help them, but you get the other pilots from them, and they're mechs, so you don't get to choose your own mechs. Can be a bit irritating. Payroll seizure is a small operation. Getting money, and there's also another B team, so their one pays 521,000 but is harder. So we've got a couple of different options. You guys let me know which one you want to take first, and we will choose that one. Leave me a message in the comments, and that'll be it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like and subscribe into my channel, then you can get more videos like this sent to you to let you know when they're coming. Click on that bell and it'll notify you. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for joining me today. Adios.